This is Visitor's Book, and I'm Maya, your host. In this program, we're going to be meeting with diplomats and foreigners who live here in Pakistan, and we're going to find out what they really think about the country. So let's go. Our guest today is Dr. Sibel Bayram, Professor of Turkish Language and Literature at Nummel University. So let's go meet with her. Hi, Sibel. Thank you so much for having me here. So nice to see you today.
Thank you. Thank you. I am fine. And also, thank you for invitation. I am very happy today I am with you.
Of course. So you've been here sent by the Yunus Emre Institute teaching Turkish. But it hasn't been such a long time for you, just under a year you've been here.
Yes.
Do you feel like you've settled in Pakistan already?
Yes, and actually, when you move to some new country and you don't know nothing about that country, and you don't know how can you do shopping and phone, transportation, and restaurant, cafeteria. But after sometimes you gradually start to learn about that country. And when I came here first time, every time I ask around me, and where is a restaurant, where is cafeteria, how can I go to, for example, F7, F9, but now, yes, I learned many things about Pakistan, about Islamabad. I can say, yes, I feel settled.
Yeah, so now you're at home here.
Yes, now actually I feel I am home.
Okay, so now of course because of the coronavirus, it's been a very tumultuous couple of months. I mean, how does it feel for you to be stuck in a foreign country? Like you can't go anywhere?
Yes, actually, coronavirus started suddenly, and which was shocked for everyone, for all people in the world, not just in Pakistan.
Exactly.
And before, just we moved, we watched in movie and for example in Contagion, and also before we heard about Spain flu, but just like history.
Yeah, it didn't seem like anything that could happen.
Yes, what happened in 18 years? Yes. There was Spain flu, but we didn't live. But now we are living really. And at that time, in beginning, actually, I feel now I am living in science fiction, and I will wake up and everything will be okay. Yeah. And after, yes, I am used to live with coronavirus like everyone.
Yeah, exactly. When was the last time you got to go to Turkey?
And in January I went to Turkey, and at that time I had a vacation a few days, and since that time I am in Istanbul.
Yeah, okay. What about your family and friends? I mean, are they worried about you here, or is this situation quite similar back home?
Coronavirus actually the world's problem, not just in Pakistan, and also that's why, yes, of course, I am far, and now I am living alone here, and that's why, yes, they are worried a little bit, but I told them, and don't worry, in Islamabad everything is okay, and I am okay, and now also they feel good about me.
Okay. So what did you think Pakistan would be like before you came here?
When I didn't come here, and actually every time I heard about Pakistan and Turkey have a good friend and also have sister, and every time I hear this story, and also 20 years we had big war in Turkish war. At that time, Pakistani women sold jewelry on journey, and they sent us money and just for supporting us. And this is very important for us. Still, we remember and we didn't forget. And when also I decided here, and I must have taken permission from my rector, and when my rector learned and I want to come here, she said, okay, for Pakistan I will give you permission.
Oh yeah? Okay, so Pakistan has a really good reputation.
Yes,
Oh,
yes, and also after when I came here, yes, I saw this story is actually truth. And here in Namal University, my world director, General Mohammed Jafar, and DG Brigadier Mohammed Ibrahim, my all colleagues every time ask me, when you need something, please let us, and we want to help you, and you must feel like your home. And actually, it was not difficult for me. And every time in Namal University and Pakistan people tried to help me, and now I like my university, not foreigner university. I don't feel like foreigner here.
Okay, that's so nice. And was there anything that surprised you about the country? Something that you didn't expect?
Surprise, maybe. In beginning, when I came here, and first time my colleague offered me, do you want to go to Recep Bazar? I said, why not? Because I want to discover Pakistani culture, and I want to learn Pakistani people, Pakistan. And I went to there, and actually surprised at that time also Prophet Muhammad, Hazrat Muhammad was birthday.
Oh yes.
And there were many food and cooking food on the streets, and which was a surprise for me. And also they gave me many foods, and they started to talk with me, and which was very good ambience and very friendly ambience. And this was surprise for me, because in Turkey we don't celebrate like that.
Okay. So it's not a big deal in Turkey.
Yes.
Oh, that's a nice one. And you mentioned that you actually got to visit Somalia briefly before you came here. What was that trip all about?
Yes, last year I went to Somalia because some foreigner students want to study in my university, Düzce University. I am working in Düzce University in Turkey normally, and we had exam. And at that time I wanted to go there because until now I visit maybe around 40 countries and maybe around 60 cities abroad. And at that time, I wanted to learn Somalia and African life. Yeah. And I went to there, and also big experience for me.
Yeah. What was it like? Like, where were you there?
And there, yes, of course, Somalia country is poor country, and also there is warm there. Yeah. But people were very friendly, especially children, very cute. Yeah. And still I remember them. And also other things. Yes, they have bad situation, but they can still smile. Yeah. This is very important.
Were you in the capital, in Mogadishu, or somewhere
Yes, Mogadishu. Yeah. I visited Mogadishu and also Hargeisa.
Okay. So obviously after going to Somalia, then Pakistan wouldn't have sounded like a very dangerous country for you, right?
And yes, and actually we cannot compare Pakistan and Somalia. And for example, Islamabad is very safe city, and now here I am living a few months, but I feel safe. And also Islamabad is very modern city and green city and peaceful. And that's why they are very different.
Yeah, huge difference.
Huge difference.
But your family still was a little bit apprehensive, a little bit worried when they found out you were moving to Pakistan. Why was that? What were they saying?
Yes, before when I came here, and my dad, I told my dad, and I want to go Pakistan, and I want to work there. My dad says, "Oh, you are crazy." Okay. You are crazy. Yeah. Why will you go to there, please? And because before, yes, I went to Europe and other countries, and they were used to them, but Pakistan was surprise for them. But after when I came here. And also every day they called me, "Are you okay? Are you okay?"
Oh, yeah.
But I told them I am okay, and I have many friends here. Also in Namul University, my colleagues are very good, and I feel good. And don't worry about me. Now they don't call me every day.
Okay,
they stopped.
Okay, that's good. And so you also mentioned that you worked in Bosnia for a long time.
Yes.
That must have been a completely different experience, right?
Yes, and at that time my education minister sent me, and I worked in Bosnia in Sarajevo University 5 years. I lived there, and also other experience for me. And Bosnia, yes, is very peaceful country, very green.
Yeah, nowadays.
Yes, nowadays. Before actually there was warm, unfortunately. And also with Bosnia we have a very similar culture.
Yeah, it's
food.
so near.
Yes, because before Bosnia-Herzegovina was depend on Ottoman Empire 500 years, very long time,
exactly.
and that's why they affected each other, and our food and other traditional were similar. And when I went to there, first I learned one word, Polako in Bosnia.
Okay.
It means slowly.
All right,
because
like
life is very slowly.
Yeah.
And no stress, no traffic, no voice.
Okay, interesting. And I mean, what other countries, mostly European countries, you've been living in, visiting then?
I lived in Bosnia 5 years. Other countries, usually when I had symposium and or for vacation, I
shorter
went.
visits.
And I went to maybe mostly European country, and USA and Russian, and also in Africa and Egypt and Somalia, in Middle East, Jordan, and in Asia, first time Pakistan.
Really? First Asian country? Wow.
Yes, first. In Asia, first my country, Pakistan.
Yeah, and I mean, well, when this is all over, you can probably get to explore some of the nearby countries here as well, hopefully.
Yes, I hope.
So then I wanted to talk a little bit about this Yunus Emre Institute that sent you here, actually.
Yes.
So first of all, for those who don't know, who is Yunus Emre, or who was Yunus Emre actually?
Okay. And Yunus Emre was famous Turkish poet, and he was actually humanist. A humanist, and his philosophy is very nice, and because he every time told in his poetry, and you should love human because human created by God, and you must tolerate human because for God, and your religions and your national, your language, your skin color are not important. Just you are human, this is important. And that's why Yunus Emre Institute also called after Yunus Emre.
Okay. So it wants to kind of promote those same values.
Yes, sure. And also UNESCO 1991 celebrate Yunus Emre year in the world.
Really?
Because his poem every time about love, about God love, about human, and also his poetry looks very simple, but when you read, and very deeply meaning.
Would you have an example that you could recite for us?
Yes, of course.
Let's hear it.
Just short poem.
Sure.
And in Turkish.
Okay.
First.
Let's hear it.
And Yunus'tur benim adım. Güç geçtikçe artar odum. İki cihanda maksudum. Bana gerek, seni gerek. And it means, and Yunus is my name. Each passing day rise my flame. What I desire in both worlds is the one. You are the one I need. And it means I need you. You are God.
Yes. So it's like Sufi poetry.
Yes, Sufi poet.
Yeah,
and
wonderful.
also say Mevlana Rumi.
Exactly. I mean, are his poems very well known here in Pakistan?
And Yunus Emre actually Pakistani knew Mevlana Rumi more than Yunus Emre. But nowadays, and in Lahore, there is Yunus Emre Culture Center, and they prepare many organizations and about Yunus Emre and also about Turkish culture, Turkish language. And nowadays in Pakistan also people start to know about Yunus Emre.
Okay. So what kind of work does the institute do actually? Like it organizes events, or what does it do?
Yes, Yunus Emre Institute established 27 actually.
Okay.
And but first time Yunus Emre Turkish Culture Center started work in Sarajevo 29. Also at that time I was in Bosnia.
Oh wow.
Which was very good because we prepared many programs together. And Yunus Emre promote Turkish culture, Turkish language, Turkish art, and also Turkish Yunus Emre Institute has like Yunus Emre poet philosophy, and they also are teaching Turkish language, and they have around 58 Turkish Culture Center in the world, and also they had agreement with around 100 Turkish department in the world. And also Yunus Emre Institute has agreement with Namıl University, and because Namıl University is very, very important to us, and Namıl University bridges between Turkey and Pakistani, because we are teaching Turkish language in Namıl, and we are teaching Turkish culture.
Exactly.
And also every time Namıl University and Yunus Emre Institute are very close, and this is very good.
Yeah. What about all these wonderful books you have here? Are they also, where did you get them from?
Yes. And in our department, all books donated by Yunus Emre.
Okay. So they do that as well.
Yes, also we have a language lab and TİKA, also other Turkish institution, and they donated us. And also other material also we use Turkish Yunus Emre Institute books, and we give textbook our students free also.
Okay.
And also nowadays we have online classes, and for online classes Yunus Emre Institute prepare video lessons, and we share with our students, which was very nice.
Yeah. All right, time to take a short break. See you in a little bit. Welcome back. I'm here at Namıl University with Dr. Sibel Bayram. So we've moved outside now because of the coronavirus. It's a lot safer, I guess, to spend time and extended periods of time, especially.
Yes, sure. We must be careful nowadays. Also, every time we must keep distance, and we wash every time our hands.
Exactly, which reminds me, before we have any chai, let's again sanitize our hands. Okay. So, this department here, you are teaching Turkish language and literature here.
Yes,
How long has the Turkish department existed here?
Yes, Turkish department in Namıl University is very, very old department.
Okay.
Yes, 1973 Turkish department established, and since at that time in Namıl University teaching Turkish language and literature culture.
Okay, excellent. And I mean, how many different degree programs do you have at the department?
Now we have 3 degree program, and 1 BS program and Turkish literature and language, and other certificate program, and 3rd diploma program.
Okay.
And our students can learn Turkish language, also not just Turkish language, Turkish literature.
Okay.
And nowadays, maybe this year also we can start MPhil program here.
Oh, okay.
Because many students nowadays want to study also MPhil
Further,
program.
yeah, they want to, yeah. How many students do you have at the department now?
And now we have 40 students, and some of students study in certificate program, some diploma program, some BS program.
Okay, so there is some interest towards Turkish in Pakistan.
Yes, especially Turkish language nowadays, especially very, very popular language here.
Yeah. What kind of career opportunities are there for people who want to study Turkish? Turkish? Like, what kind of professions do they go into usually?
And Turkey and Pakistan have good relationship. Not also economic economic relationship. Every time Turkish company start to work here, and our students also can work there and can work as translator. And because also in Pakistan we need translator, and here there are Park Turk College, and there are many Turkish school here. Also they need Turkish teacher, and our students can work there as Turkish teacher. And also some students can get a scholarship by Turkish government, because Turkish government give many students a scholarship every year. And they can study MPhil, PhD and in Turkey, and this is very good for them.
Do you have some exchange programs here as well?
Yes.
Do your students go to Turkey?
Yes, of course. And Namul University has many agreement with Turkish universities, and also nowadays we made agreement with my university, Düzce University and Namul University, Erasmus and Mevlana agreement. And Mevlana agreement also supported by my government. And my 5 students nowadays got admission in Düzce University. And one of them will study architecture, and one of them will study chemistry, and one of them will study MPhil and PhD. And they will start in September. This is very good opportunity for Namul University students.
Are most of your professors and lecturers here, they are Turkish themselves, or from somewhere else, or Pakistani?
And in department, and there are Pakistani professors and also Turkish professors.
So not all
together,
all Turkish. So what do you think inspires Pakistanis to study Turkish language these days?
Yes, these days. And actually, in Pakistan nowadays, Ertuğrul drama started.
Of course,
and also the Turkish language became very popular here.
And also other dramas.
Yes, other
Turkish dramas.
Yes, Turkish drama. And also before drama, because every time Turkey and Pakistan are very close countries, and that's why Pakistani want to learn Turkish language, and also very similar in Urdu, in Turkish, there are many similar words.
There are, Like, when you listen to somebody speaking in Urdu, can you like hear like, oh, this is a Turkish word, and this is, can you hear that? Or,
yes. And I have many memories about this. And when I hear Urdu, and yes, I don't know Urdu yet, but I want to learn, and I hope in future I will learn. But when I hear Urdu, some words I can realize and I can understand. After I ask to my friend, you talk this? They say yes, we talk this.
What are some of the words that you can recognize, for example?
And Arabic, and also in Turkish there are many Arabic Persian words, and in Urdu also there are many Arabic Persian words. Also Urdu words is Turkish word. Urdu means an army, soldier in Turkish, because when Muslim people came to India, and they created Urdu language, and Arabic, Persian and other local language combined. And also at that time Mongol came here, they used Urdugah, Urdu Bazar. Urdugah, Urdu Bazar means an army place. And
fascinating.
The Urdu, and they say Turkish word. Turkish word.
That's fascinating, actually, because you can, in so many like old cities in Pakistan, you can always see like Urdu Bazaar here, Urdu Bazaar there. I think these days it's a place where you buy books most of the time, or I might be wrong, but sometimes at least I feel like that's a place where you buy books. But in the original sense, it would have been like an army camp, like you were saying.
Army.
Interesting. Wow. Have you thought about learning Urdu while you've been here?
And see, actually, until time I didn't have time. But I want to learn Urdu, and also I think I can learn very quickly, because very similarity words. Just I must learn Urdu structure, I think.
Exactly, just the grammar.
Because also I studied Ottoman Turkish, Ottoman poem, and in Ottoman poem there are many words nowadays Pakistani use and speak. That's why also I can understand more than other Turkish people.
So that Ottoman Turkish is like a completely different version of the Turkish that you have today.
Yes, little different because now we speak modern Turkish language, and before Ottoman Turkish and includes many Arabic and Persian words. That's why Ottoman Turkish is very close Urdu.
Oh, fascinating! Wow. Is it easy for Pakistanis to learn Turkish because of these connections? Then?
Yes, of course. And for Pakistani students, our students, easy, not difficult because of this similarity. Sometimes in class, I try to explain Turkish word in Turkish.
Okay.
For example, picnic. I have memory, and I try to explain picnic word in Turkish, and I struggle a lot.
Yeah.
And after my student says, "Teacher, we have this word in Urdu. We know." I said, "Oh, no." And there are many memories and like this.
Yeah.
I struggle explaining, but after I realized they know because they are in Urdu.
Oh wow! So I mean, you've taught in so many different countries. You have experience of teaching in Bosnia and a little bit in Somalia, even I guess. And here, I mean, is there anything that stands out about Pakistani students? Something special that they're maybe very hardworking, or they learn something very quickly that others maybe don't?
And Pakistani students are interested in Turkish culture also, interested in Turkey.
Okay.
And that's why they can learn quickly because they love, not just study, not just lesson. And every time they ask me about our culture, about our country, and also they want to study there in future. And this is motivation for them. And that's why actually Pakistani students learn very speed.
Wow. Is there a similar interest towards Pakistan in Turkey? Like, are there departments where you can learn Urdu? Any professors who are studying the literature and language of Pakistan?
Yes, there are two departments, Urdu department in Turkey, in Istanbul University, Ankara University, and Konya University. And there are professors there, and also they translate from Urdu to Turkish, from Turkish to Urdu. And for example, Muhammad Iqbal is very famous poet in Pakistan. Also, Muhammad Iqbal's poetry was translated in Turkish, and Pakistani stories and Amjad Islam works, and also other Mirza Esfahan Han Galip also was translated in Turkish. And also some Turkish poems, some Turkish stories was translated in Urdu.
So what inspired you personally to study your own language and literature?
And I am literature professor. My PhD is modern Turkish literature. But many years I am teaching also Turkish language and foreigner students. And also I was director before Turkish Teaching Center in my university. And literature, yes, I like Turkish literature a lot. But also I like teaching. I like to teach Turkish language, because when my students come to our department, they don't know Turkish, never. Just they can say merhaba, merhaba in Turkish, hello. Very simple word. But after now, for example, we are talking all topics in Turkish, and when I see, I am very happy because I think also this is my success.
Exactly.
Before they didn't know, but now I can speak with them.
With your own, in your own language. That's fascinating. Wow. Is there any Turkish author, any Turkish writer that you would recommend all Pakistani people read?
Yes. And in Pakistan, modern Turkish writer, especially they read Elif Shafak and also Orhan Pamuk. And many Pakistani people says, oh yes, I read 40 Rules of Love by
Yes,
Elif Shafak,
very famous.
and my name is read by Orhan Pamuk. And also I can find a Turkish book in English in Pakistani bookstores everywhere.
It's everywhere. Have any of these been translated into Urdu, do you know? Or only English?
And in Urdu, not yet. Elif Shafak, Orhan Pamuk, I think not yet. But other, some Turkish story translated in Urdu.
Yeah, okay, great. So now, of course, because of the coronavirus, there are no classes here at the university currently. Have you started online classes, or what are you doing now?
Yes, sure. And after lockdown, we started in Namul University started online classes because our rector is very sensitive about this topic, and they say that we must continue. And also they established online system in Namul University. We started in March. Also still we continue online classes. Every time we have meeting online, and also we discussed about students' problem. And some students, for example, has internet problem, and Namul University sent to them CD and material. And because some students live in a rural area, they don't live in Islamabad in city, they cannot reach internet. And Namul University found this solution, and we prepared all material and we sent to them CD. And also some students, other students continue online classes, and this is good also. Also for us good, because nowadays online classes is like social activity for us.
At least you get to meet people through the computer screen.
Yes, actually, just we cannot prepare culture program, because in Namul University before also there were many culture programs.
Oh, is it?
And here in university we don't teach just language. Also we are teaching culture, and here there are 21 language department here. This is huge number.
Exactly.
And that's why Namul has big functional about this topic. And before all departments had prepare some culture program every day here, like festival. And so also we had a Turkish date in April. Unfortunately we couldn't because of Corona, but next year I hope we will do.
And I mean, how did you used to teach before Corona? Like you mentioned, you have language labs here. How did you teach languages here?
And language, and we have language lab also, and in morning, in afternoon, evening there are language departments here. And also every time we practice with students and listening, and also we have reading, speaking, listening, grammar, all skills we are teaching.
So I mean, of course, now with the coronavirus, everybody's had to learn a lot of new things, and we've had to adjust to new situations. And especially for a language teacher, it must have been difficult just to see your students through a screen. Has it been challenging for you?
Yes, actually for learning language, face-to-face is better, and physical class is better. But nowadays, because of coronavirus, this is impossible. But after lockdown, we didn't break, and we started online class, and all teacher in Namul University and struggle for students. Every time we give them homework, every time we follow them, and every day we have online classes, and also in internet we can speak. We can have speaking, listening lessons, and that's why good for students.
What about for you personally? I mean, you were used to coming to class every day, and now you're, I guess, just teaching from home, and you don't have a lot of interaction with people like in real life. Have you gotten any new hobbies during this time, or how are you spending your free time now?
Yes, and before I didn't have time, because every time I had to work, and I wrote books and articles and symposium paper every time. And after coronavirus, yes, nowadays and little I have time, but still I continue write academic works, and nowadays I am writing chapter book, and also in free time, I am watching movie sometimes, and I am reading books, and also I meet with my students online.
Yeah, exactly. So that's great.
I am walking in park.
Yeah. Yeah, parks are great.
Yes.
We're going to take a short break. I'll see you in a while. Welcome back. I'm here in conversation with Dr. Sibel Bayram. So you already mentioned Derilis Ertugrul a little bit. I mean, they started airing it in Ramadan, I think, here, and it's become so popular. Like literally everyone is talking about it. What do you think was the reason behind this huge popularity? I mean, I think it's more popular here than in Turkey, right?
Yes, popular more than in Turkey.
Yeah? Wow.
And I think, yes, Pakistani like Ertugrul drama. And nowadays also they learn Eyvallah word in drama. In normal also, my many colleagues every time send me message Eyvallah.
Okay.
And sometimes they learn a new Turkish word. Also they talk with me. And this is very nice. Yeah. And I think in Ertugrul is historical drama. And about Ottoman Empire. Okay. And Ertugrul was Osman's father actually. Osman established Ottoman Empire. And in drama explain about 13th centuries and Turks and struggle against the Mongol, and after they struggle to Byzantium, and after Ottoman Empire established. Yeah. And Pakistan and Turkey also have historical culture links every long time, and that's why also Pakistani people interest in Ottoman Khilafat. Yeah. And that's why maybe people takes deep interest in rise and rule of Ottoman Empire, and they liked Ertugrul.
Have you noticed that more people are now interested in learning Turkish because of this, maybe?
Of course. Yeah. Every day, some people call me, and we want to learn Turkish language, and I think this is also some reason, and because of Ertugrul.
Yeah, wow. Have you used Turkish dramas in your teaching before at the university?
Yes, we use. And Turkish drama we use, and also subtitled Turkish, and they can see also subtitled Turkish. They can hear Turkish, and we use, and also Turkish song every time we use. And Turkish drama, Turkish movie. Every time I advise to my students, please follow some Turkish drama.
Yeah, no, I think that's a great way of learning a language.
Yes, sure.
Yeah, that's how I learned most of my Urdu actually also. So it's like, even if you don't understand everything, you still pick up a lot of words and you start hearing them more and more often.
So yes. Also pronunciation, pronunciation is very best way.
Yeah. And what about your students? I mean, they must have been really happy to be able to watch Ertugrul themselves now as well during the lockdown.
Yes. And two weeks back, and Yunus Emre Institute invited Ertugrul character, and they had program. Yeah. And also I sent to Innamıl all my colleagues and my students link, and they watched in online an Ertugrul program. Yeah. And they are very happy. And also my students sent to Ertugrul, and they asked to him some questions.
Oh, wow. That's so amazing. Yes. They must have been very happy.
They were very excited.
Yeah, I'm sure. So what about in Turkey? Do people mostly watch Turkish dramas, or is it Western Hollywood stuff, or what is the most popular thing there?
Before, when I was child, yes, usually we watch Brazilian drama.
Really?
Spain, Brazilian. But nowadays Turkish drama are very famous in Turkey. Turkish people watch Turkish drama, not just in Turkish. When I was in Bosnia also, at that time Turkish drama was very famous in Arabic country, and before I read also nowadays in Brazilian, in Latin American became famous.
Yeah, I mean it's taken over the world.
Yes. Good for us.
Yeah,
that part also good.
Why do you think, not just Ertugrul but Turkish dramas in general, what is it about them that fascinates people so much?
Turkish drama. Maybe Turkish drama has very emotional.
Yeah, that could
I
be
think
it.
that's why.
Yeah.
And love also, usually about love.
Yeah.
And maybe that's why people feel very near.
And I think also it's like what you see in the dramas, usually in the Turkish dramas here, is like it's a very modern society, but then it has very traditional values. So I think that's something very appealing to Pakistanis, maybe. Like the same religion and family values are there, but then a very kind of
Yes.
forward thinking.
Yes,
at the
yes,
same
of
time.
course. And because we have same religion,
Yeah.
and religion is not just religion, also
Exactly.
affected culture
Yeah.
and daily life. And we have many similar traditional. And it, for example, when I asked to my Pakistani how do you celebrate Eid, for example, they explained to me same. In Turkey we celebrate same, and also other traditional, for example, henna.
Oh, that's
wedding.
the same. I didn't
same.
know.
Yes, little different, but mostly same.
Yeah.
And also this is, I think, one reason.
Yeah.
And Pakistani people feel close to Turkey.
Yeah, it could be. Before the lockdown started, you did get to travel a little bit in Pakistan. Did you have any favorite places or like favorite trips that you got to?
Actually, I am very unlucky. Because I had many plans, and in spring I would have done, and I had planned I would have gone to Lahore and Karachi, and also north of Pakistan. Very important, because all Pakistanis say if you don't see north of Pakistan, you didn't see Pakistan.
Yeah.
And that's why I am very sad, but I hope in future I will go. But until time I went to Peshawar and Muzaffarabad and Jelim. And Jelim was favorite because I attended a Pakistani wedding.
Oh wow!
Which was very different for me and also very beautiful for me. And I wear Pakistani dresses.
Oh really?
First time in my life. And I attended wedding. And good experience for me.
Did you get to dance at the Mehndi ceremony?
No, I couldn't. I couldn't. Just I observed Pakistani women, Pakistani women clothes and jewelry.
Yeah, that's so wonderful. Was it like a colleague or a student's wedding?
Yes, my friend actually attended a wedding, and she invited me.
Oh, okay, wonderful. And Muzaffarabad, was that just a random like vacation thing, like you went there for a weekend or?
Muzaffarabad in Yunus Emre Institute didn't send here just number. Also sent to one Turkish professor, Muzaffarabad University.
Okay.
And
so
also sent to Punjab University one Turkish professor. My colleague is working Muzaffarabad. He invited me, and I visit Muzaffarabad, and also good was good for me.
Yeah.
I saw other places.
Yeah, a little bit like mountainous. Yeah.
Little bit. But I hope in future I will go.
Inshallah. Could you imagine that your friends or family would ever come to visit you here once all of this is over?
Yes, they have plan. Before, also my sister had plan. She wanted to come here this summer in June. But because of Corona, she couldn't.
Yeah.
But I hope if I stay here long time, my family also, many my friends interested in Pakistan.
Yeah. I mean, you yourself, you're from Istanbul, right? That's quite a different city when compared with Islamabad, because I think Istanbul is known for the history and architecture and culture, whereas Islamabad is a very new, modern, planned city. What do you think, like, which one do you prefer, would you say? Or is it like impossible to compare even?
Yes, compare. First, I must start Istanbul.
Yeah.
And yes, I visit many metropole in the world, but maybe my city, my country.
Yeah.
And yes, Istanbul is very special city, I think, in the world, and because very dynamic and very amazing, I think. And wherever I go to other places, other city, but every time I want to come back to Istanbul.
Yeah.
And also has sea and Bosphorus is very nice, beautiful. but Istanbul is huge city, and
Very big,
there
yeah.
are traffic problems and voice, and life is stress.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Stress, yes, but Islamabad is very peaceful city,
Yeah.
very green, and there is not traffic problem. Some Pakistan says there are traffic problem in Islamabad. I said no.
You have not seen
no,
traffic
you
problems.
don't see traffic problem. And
Yeah.
it's also a very modern city, and there are many good restaurants, place, and cafeteria. You can do everything, I think, and you can live at peaceful.
Yeah. What do you think about Pakistani food? I mean, it's quite different from Turkish food, right?
Yes, little different because Pakistani food has very spicy and chili. And actually, I like spicy. Before I use spicy in Turkish cuisine also.
Okay.
There is spicy, but not like Pakistani food. And when I came here, first my experience. At that time, I didn't know restaurants. Just I knew Santoris.
Okay.
And I went to that. I went to that, and because I want to eat some food, and just I wanted eat Pakistani food.
Yeah.
And after I tasted very chili, very spicy.
Yeah.
I called my mom. What will I do here? I cannot eat food. Now I am very hungry, but I cannot eat.
Oh no.
There is in front of me food, but I cannot eat. I started crying.
Oh no.
But after I discovered other restaurants, Afghan cuisine, I discovered Afghan cuisine. Afghan cuisine because it's very similar to Turkish cuisine.
That's true.
And there, for example, tikka, kebab, and we say shish kebab.
Yeah.
But same thing.
But it's the same, basically.
And now I am happy because when I miss Turkish food, every time I am going to Kabul restaurant.
Perfect.
I eat tikka.
Yeah, wonderful. What about this street food culture? I mean, you know, when you walk in a Pakistani city, there's always somebody making something by the side of a road. Does that exist in Istanbul at all?
No,
or anywhere
in
else?
Istanbul there is not cooking on the street.
Yeah,
no.
So only restaurants.
Yes, only restaurant.
Okay.
Only restaurant.
Wow.
That's why cooking on the restaurant is different for me, but good. Because all countries has own culture.
Exactly. Interesting,
culture.
right?
Interesting.
Yeah. Is there anything that you miss in particular about back home while you're here in Pakistan, aside from the food?
Food. Actually, in Istanbul, I miss Bosphorus.
Yeah.
I miss Bosphorus a lot because before, whenever I was bored, every time I walked on the bridge, Bosphorus bridge, and I watched sea. And nowadays, actually, yes, I miss Bosphorus.
Yeah, and I mean, there's really something about like growing up near to a sea or ocean or something like that, seeing like a river, and when you don't have it, you sort of miss it, right?
Yes. And because I think sea is very important for cities.
Yeah,
and
it is.
River, yes, good, beautiful, but
not the same thing.
Like sea.
Well, we do have the Raval Lake here in Islamabad. Have you visited that?
Where?
Raval Lake in Islamabad.
Lake. Actually,
no. It's not the same thing, but maybe you can go there.
But I think nowadays closed.
It might be closed.
Yes.
So far we've been talking a lot about the similarities between the two countries. What about differences? What are the main differences between Turkey and Pakistan, maybe culturally?
Clothes different, and our clothes are different, yes, and because traditional Pakistani clothes usually people wear, and other food little different, yes, and very spicy and more chili, more than Turkish cuisine, and but other usually we have similar.
Yeah.
We are similar.
Yeah. And I think maybe, I mean, I might be wrong, but I think you see maybe a little bit more Western influence in some parts of Turkey and cities than maybe here.
Of course.
That might be another
Turkey has
thing.
influenced Western culture more.
Because of the closeness also to Europe, right?
Yes.
Which side of the I mean, did you live on the Asian or the European side?
European.
Okay.
In Istanbul.
That's such a fascinating thing about Istanbul as well. You can just go between Europe
also, this
and
is
Asia.
amazing because you are in Europe and just after 1 hour you are in Asia.
So then actually Pakistan was not the first Asian country you visited. You have grown up partly.
Yes, actually, yes.
Yeah. Do people like in Turkey consider themselves more European or Asian? What do you think?
In Turkey, every time I say Turkey is between Europe and Asia.
So both.
Also geographic between Europe and Asia, but also as culture and as life. Between Europe and Asia, I cannot say we are European. I cannot say we are East country.
Exactly.
Because when I visit Europe, I say no, we are not like that. But when I visit East country, also I say no, we are not like that.
So maybe you're like a bridge between the two.
Yes, bridge, of course, bridge.
Yeah.
Middle East, Middle West.
Perfect. Okay, then it's time for our rapid fire round. Are you ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
Shalwar kameez or Western clothes?
Western.
Okay.
Because I am used to with Western.
Lahore or Karachi?
And Lahore, because Lahore, I think, very special city about Pakistani culture.
Yeah,
I
that's
didn't
true.
see yet, but I hope.
Hopefully.
Yes.
Faisal Mosque or Blue Mosque?
Oh, very difficult. Because two mosques are very beautiful.
Yeah. Okay, both.
Maybe Faisal Mosque is modern mosque, Blue Mosque is historical. Mosque.
Yeah. Mogadishu or Islamabad?
Islamabad.
Kashmir or Konya?
Kashmir on Konya. Difficult also.
Yeah.
Kashmir, I didn't see, but Kashmir has many beautiful places.
Yeah.
But Konya also has meaning and there is
Maulana Rumi.
Maulana Rumi. That's why very important.
Yeah. Okay. Doner kebab or Sikh kebab?
Doner kebab.
I love it. It's amazing. Okay, then first thought that comes to your mind when I say Peshawar?
Food.
Food, yeah, exactly. There you would have gotten to eat a lot of good Pashto food. Grand Bazaar of Istanbul.
Jewelry.
Yeah? Okay. Kabul restaurant.
Delicious food. Antika.
Yeah. Margala Hills.
Oh, very, very nice scene.
Yeah. Pakistani food.
Spice. See.
The best thing about Pakistan.
The best things about Pakistan. People friendly.
Yeah.
And very, very warm.
Yeah. Excellent. Okay, then it's time for you to sign our visitor's book. Here you go.
Thank you.
There you go. Sorry. Okay, let's see what you wrote. Thank you. Okay, let's see what you wrote. Pakistan became my second country. I hope I stay here more. Thank you for the talk and for the opportunity. Thank you so much. I would shake your hand, but because of coronavirus, maybe we'll leave it for now. Thanks so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. That's it for today. Please join me again next time, and don't forget to follow us on our social media accounts at indus.news. Stay home, stay safe, goodbye.